Hi friends, how are you? My name is Mrs. Marinaro and I'm here to read a wonderful story called Something Beautiful. Something Beautiful. And at the end of the story I'm going to show you the signs for something beautiful. This story was written by Sharon Dennis Wyeth, that was the author, and the illustrator Chris Soenpiet. Okay, and as you see, we're getting our brains ready by looking at the cover. You see a beautiful young lady there. We see from her expression, how is she feeling? That's right, she's feeling happy. I love that smile. But before we start reading the words in this story, I would like to take a little picture walk. And this is a great way to get our brains ready to see what that author wants to share with us. All right, so we're not going to look at every single page, but we're going to look at a few of them just to get a taste of the story. So this looks like a place that you may have seen somewhere, maybe a part of a building that you've been in or seen on TV or in another book. Okay. Something else you may have seen before. Okay. Looks like her expression has changed. Okay. So right now, I would like your brain to come up with the location of the story. What would the setting of the story be? Would it be at the zoo? No, probably not. How about the circus? No. Field Street School? No. How about the White House? No. But it is someone's house. It is in what we call a neighborhood, and we all live in some sort of neighborhood. All right, we are going to start reading this wonderful story, and it's called Something Beautiful. This book was dedicated for my daughter Georgia, the kids at Public School 291 in the Bronx, which is in New York, and in memory of a caring child, Kia Carnegie. And that's from the author. The illustrator has dedicated this book to Nana. When I look through my window, I see a brick wall. There is trash in the courtyard and a broken bottle that looks like fallen stars. Not very pretty, huh? Is that something beautiful? There is something in the halls of my building. On the front door, someone put the word D-I-E. Die. Do you see why her expression has changed? I want you to get a good picture of this. What comes to mind? Thinking of a special word. Where I walk, I pass a lady whose home is a big cardboard carton. She sleeps on the sidewalk, wrapped in plastic. How does that make you feel? Her home is different than ours. Okay, again, look at the character's expression. See how it has changed. I run past a dark alley where Mama told me I must never stop. Behind a fence, there is a garden without any flowers. Mommy said that everyone should have something beautiful in their life. Where is my something beautiful? Where is my something beautiful? Oh, and look at that big word. What word do you think that might be? That's right, it's the word beautiful. The teacher taught us, or taught me, the word in school. I wrote it in my book. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think it means something that when you have it, your heart is happy. What do you think about that? When you have it, your heart is happy. So something you might think is very beautiful, someone else might think, it's okay. Or someone else might think something's really gorgeous and you might not think it is. So it depends on how you feel, right? How it feels in your heart. And that looks like a place that you know. And hopefully we'll get back to that kind of place, right? In school without masks. That'll be wonderful. I go to Miss Delphine's diner. Hi there, Sugar Pie, says Miss Delphine. What are you up to? I'm looking for something beautiful, I tell her. Sit down for a minute, she says as she goes to the grill. She puts on fish. The fish sizzles. Miss Delphine makes it into a sandwich. There's nothing more beautiful than tasting my fried fish sandwiches, she tells me. My teeth sink in. That is so good. Can you smell that fish sandwich cooking? Can you feel how she's feeling about eating that sandwich? Could that be something beautiful? Sure. Okay, a different scene here. When I go back outside, I see some of my friends. Do you have something beautiful? I ask them. I have my jump rope, says Sybil. I have my beads, says Rebecca. Check out my new shoes, says Jamal. And they each have something beautiful. I hope you're thinking about something that you consider beautiful. And there she is, and that looks probably familiar to you, whether you've seen it outside, maybe at Cowtown Farmers Market, or another farmer's market, or inside a grocery store. They have fruits and vegetables laid out for people to pick up and purchase. Right? Yeah, now she's outside. My fruit store is one beautiful store, says Mr. Lee. You do have nice apples, I say. Thank you, says Mr. Lee. Go ahead and take one. You being generous? Yes, he is. Oh, I love the faces. They changed again. Watch my moves, said Mark, playing ball on the playground. Hear my sound, says Georgina, dancing on the sidewalk. Those must be their happy somethings. Touch this smooth stone, says old Mr. Sims, sitting on his front stoop. All these years I have carried it in my pocket. So his something beautiful is something he can carry with him. Through the big window in the laundrette, I saw Aunt Carolyn holding baby Carl. And where are you off to, little miss? She asked me. I am looking for something beautiful, I say. She hands me Carl and folds up the clothes. I tickle Carl and he giggles. He makes me giggle too. My baby's laugh is something beautiful, says Aunt Carolyn. So, sometimes it's something that you can touch. Sometimes it's something you could smell, taste, see, or feel, right? Maybe in your heart. Now again, look at her face and see how it has changed and why it has changed. And throughout the story, it's going up and down, up and down. I go back home and I sit on my stoop. I look at the trash in my courtyard. I see the word die on my door. I wonder what she's going to do next. Why don't you turn and talk to a partner? Tell someone in your house, what do you think she's going to do next? Make a prediction. Make a guess. There's no wrong answer. Are you thinking? Are you using those brains? All right. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum. We are learners. Always. I go upstairs. Oh, and I get a broom. Anybody have that in their brains? Oh, and a sponge and some water. Now, what do you think she's doing? I agree. I think she's going to take care of business. I pick up the trash. I sweep up the glass. I scrub the door very hard. When dye disappears, I feel powerful. Someday, I'll plant flowers in my courtyard. I'll invite all my friends to see. I love it. Fantastic. Oh, change in expression again. Look at her expression. How's she feeling now? And how's her mama feeling? Right. What kind of words could you use here? Tell one of your stuffed animals, or tell your brother or sister. Mom. Okay, tell somebody. What do you think? That's right. Okay. I will give a real home and a real bed to the lady who sleeps in the cardboard carton. She will sing and I will hear her song. Mama comes home from work and she gives me a great big hug. Do you have something beautiful? I ask her. Of course, she says. I have you. So that is another one of my favorite stories, Something Beautiful. I'd like you to think of 3 things that might be in your house that you would consider to be something beautiful. For example, I may think that the faucet in my kitchen is beautiful. Why? Because I can get a drink of water out of it. I can wash my hands. I can clean my fruits and vegetables before I have to eat them. I can wash laundry. I can do lots of things with that faucet. So I think that's something beautiful and something that I appreciate. All right, think of 3 things that you think are something beautiful. Now for part 2, I'm going to do a little mini lesson on compound words. All right, see you then. Bye. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I have to teach you those 2 signs. So something, just like, you're holding something in your hand, something, and then use the same hand and you're going to do the sign for beautiful. Kind of like you're washing your face. You're washing your beautiful face. And boys will just pretend that we're thinking of handsome. Okay? Something beautiful. Something beautiful. All right. See you in part 2.